Absolutely extraordinary.
What's up guys, Manime here, and do you ever notice just how lonely and pathetic you are and realize you'll probably never find true love? That you're most likely going to be alone for the rest of your miserable and pointless life? Well, today I'm telling you guys my top 10 romance anime, so let's get it started. And starting off the list in 10th place, we've got the Hentai Prince and the Stony Cat. Now this anime is home to personally what I think is one of the best deadpan lollies in anime. Now the anime follows Yuta and Tsukio as they both make the wish to the Stony Cat and have to deal with the consequences. The anime's pretty funny and the character interactions are pretty good, but I do have to admit that the anime's first few episodes are definitely the best episodes. After that, it kind of goes downhill, but not to the point where it's unwatchable. The romance there kind of just keeps it solid. And in 9th place, I've got Plastic Memories. This anime follows a romance between a Giftia and a human. Giftia is essentially being androids with a soul. Shameless self-promotion. The art is amazing, and I love the way their romance evolves. It's pretty heartbreaking because she's gonna die in 3 months because she's a Giftia, and they only live like 9 years and 4 months, and there's so many details. I'm not even gonna bother trying to explain it. The only reason why this anime isn't higher on the list is because the ending is some fucked up shit. Like, it's supposed to be nice, but damn, if you like really think about it, that's like a really fucked up way to end an anime. And in 8th place, I've got School Rumble. Now, probably the funniest anime on this list. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. Probably one of the funniest anime of all time. Do you like your classic love triangle in anime? How about a love decahedron? Because this anime just, oh my god. Like, I've seen some shit go wrong in anime before, but this anime brings things to a whole new level. Here is a graph of who likes who, and literally no one ever gets who they want. Not to mention, every character in this anime is hilarious and distinctive in their own ways, despite the fact that there are so many fucking characters. And in 7th place, I've got Spice and Wolf. Now, this anime's premise is a bit weird, but hey, you know, you get to see Holo naked a lot, so that's nice. It follows Holo, who is some sort of wolf goddess, and Craft Lawrence, a merchant, as they trek north in order to get Holo back to the land where she is from. Along the way, they fall in love with each other in what is some sort of really weird relationship. It's a pretty interesting story, and it definitely feels like a real, like, folktale you would actually hear about as a child. And in 6th place, I've got My Little Monster. Now, this anime is a romance anime between the smartest girl in school and the student who basically never shows up to school. It's a pretty down-to-earth romance anime that has some decent drama with their families and so on. The characters are likable, but are all fatally flawed in some way. A good example is the girl's like incredibly smart, but it's only because she studies so fucking hard. Therefore, she is like a complete shut-in and terrible with social skills, not to mention she has like no friends. And in 5th place, I've got SNAFU. Now, SNAFU has probably one of my favorite characters in anime. The anime follows Hachiman, Yukino, and Yui as they join the Volunteer Service Club. It's a pretty deep narrative about whether sacrificing one's image to help everyone else is a good way to tackle a problem. It's not, BT dubs. Either way, it's pretty clear that there's a love triangle, and it's unique in the fact that Hachiman picks up on that shit like super quick. But Hachiman being the way he is, he decides to avoid confrontation at all costs. And in 4th place, I've got Clannad. Now, it would be a sin to not have this anime on the list, despite my personal beliefs that this anime is more so a drama than a romance story. Nevertheless, there is clearly a romance going on between Nagisa and Tomiya. It's an amazing yet sad anime about life and love and how unfair things can be at sometimes. Overall, Tomiya gets laid, so that's like really the only important part we all care about here. And by the way, I'm not just talking about Nagisa, I mean life likes to fuck him a lot too, it's pretty great. And in 3rd place, I've got Lull in the Sea. Now, this anime is beautiful, tragic, and even kind of funny at sometimes, but to me that still doesn't change the fact that the main character is a piece of fucking shit. Like, I hate that dude. Like, that kid is so stuck up. Why does anybody talk to him? Like, fuck. Overall, the romance between all the characters is really nice, and the way that it evolves is pretty great. Not to mention the story and how that works is amazing. The only thing I hate about it is the fact that every single relationship I rooted for lost. So, yeah. And in 2nd place is My Love Story. Now, I love Takeo, but Suna is also one of my favorite anime characters. There is this scene in the anime where Takeo is like hiding under the bed while Yamato talks to Suna about how she loves Takeo-kun. It's pretty great because generally these sort of things like always get drawn out for like 8 to 10 episodes before they finally admit their love to each other. But Suna was like, you know what, fuck this shit. And he has her like yell, I love Takeo like 9 times before he goes over there and flips the fucking bed up and just walks out of the room. I mean, come on, like, that's like the best wingman ever. This anime is also incredibly hilarious. Despite them getting together by episode 4, it's still an incredibly entertaining anime to watch for the remaining 19 episodes. It's just that well written, and I fucking love that fact. And in 1st place, I've got Toradora. Yeah, well, I mean, that should have been pretty obvious. Toradora is a masterpiece amongst anime, nevertheless romance anime. The anime is perfect in the way that their love develops, and the fact that it doesn't end stereotypically. Not to mention, every character in this anime is extremely likable. All their interactions seem genuine, and they all have a unique story, flaws, and reasons for their crushes. Anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if I missed your anime. Make sure you guys share, like, comment, subscribe, and never forget to bring the belt. This is Manime. Make sure you guys say, man, go watch that goddamn anime!